He said. Have you thought more about organizing the bank stuff? Like, do you know where all the account details are? I put down the knife and turned to face her. Okay, what's going on? I asked, trying to keep my tone light but firm. You've been bringing up the finances a lot lately. Is there something we need to talk about? She finally looked up from her phone, surprised, like she didn't expect me to press her on it. No, nothing's wrong, she said quickly, giving me a small laugh. I just think it's important, that's all, for emergencies. Emergencies like what? She shrugged with an unreadable face. I don't know, just life stuff, it's not a big deal, I promise. I just think it's something we should get on top of. Her answer felt vague, too vague. I nodded and let it go. But the way she avoided giving a straight answer only made me more suspicious. It didn't feel like a casual suggestion anymore. It felt like she was hiding something, and I had no idea what it was. So the next day, while she was out at work, I decided to take a closer look at our financial situation. I opened our joint account online and noticed something strange. A few small transfers had been made over the past month, nothing huge, just little amounts that didn't seem to have a clear purpose. They weren't labeled for bills or groceries, or anything like that. I didn't want to jump to conclusions, but it looked like she'd been moving money out of the account for something. But I couldn't figure it out. I thought about confronting her, but something told me to wait. If I was wrong, I'd look like an idiot. And if I was right, well, I needed to be careful. And it was eating away at me. So I reached out to someone I trusted. An old college buddy who happens to be a lawyer. I told him what I'd noticed, trying not to sound like a conspiracy theorist. After explaining everything, he looked at me seriously. I'm not saying something's definitely going on, he said cautiously. But you're not crazy for wanting to be prepared, if you're worried about protecting your assets. Now's the time to do it, better safe than sorry. He gave me a rundown of what I could do, simple steps to make sure my finances were secure if something was going on. I'll admit, the idea of taking action like that felt extreme. It felt like planning for something terrible when I wasn't even sure anything was wrong. But the more I thought about it, the more it made sense. If she was actually up to something, and I was starting to believe she was, I needed to protect myself. It wasn't an easy decision though. This wasn't just about money or assets, it was about the life we'd built together. I kept replaying memories in my head, our wedding day, times we stayed up late talking about our dreams, random little jokes we shared. How did we get here? Was this really what our marriage had come to?